Will from Applause Your Paws here. This is Raven. I've been working with Raven for about 1 month now. I'm going to be discussing everything good and also the things that need to be worked on with Raven still. So you'll see here that I'm demonstrating that Raven loves to get pet, loves the attention, hangs out, relaxes, kind of gives you his belly most of the time. You know, sometimes he'll climb up on you, as you'll see here. He's putting his face really close. Once I stop petting him, he's going to start giving me a hug. And it doesn't matter. You see, he's just trying to get more and more attention. He hangs out. He loves this type of attention. So he is okay with this. There is no problems here whatsoever on this part. Raven also loves to go on walks. So you'll see here, Raven's just really excited about going for a walk, that waggy tail, just constantly sniffing the floor, looking around, stays within your area, doesn't pull at all. If he does pull, we just simply stop, comes right back to us, and then continues to go on for a walk. So there's been no issues as far as seeing dogs, seeing different types of animals. Seems nice and calm, just kind of walking around and just hanging out with the owner. Here I wanted to demonstrate that Raven wanted to take a break and just hang out with me, just getting some more love, more cuddling. And you'll see here Raven gets real comfortable at some point, just loves to roll over on the back, give that belly, and just get praise and attention and love. And looks like Raven at some point is about to fall asleep. As you see here, just hanging out, cars passing by, people passing by, does not care in the world. Raven is in his own little world. Now, one of Raven's major weaknesses is resource guarding. As you see here, Raven gives clear signs with the mouth and eyes, facial features of all things bothering Raven. You'll notice anytime trainer gets close, Raven gives what's called a warning. If Raven wanted to, Raven could bite. However, you'll notice Raven never making contact with the trainer at all. This is clearly a sign of get away from my bull. This is something that we have been working on here at Applause Your Paws for about a month. You'll see Raven giving clear signs there with the mouth. So Raven is very clear at telling the trainer, hey, back off. But notice how Raven's not getting what he wants. Owner is still there, trainer still there. We're just trying to see if Raven can calm down as the trainer's still there, but you can see the clear signs. Now, one thing I wanted to demonstrate here is a safe way to feed and give water to Raven without having to worry about the reaction that Raven gives. You'll notice that our sweets here have this nice little swivel. So you'll notice I'll take the water bowl out and then I walk away, no reaction whatsoever. Now, you'll notice that I'm coming back with food and water. I'm gonna go ahead and place it into the swivel. And what you're gonna notice here is that I ask something good of Raven to do. So once I have everything all set, Raven goes into a down position. Immediately, I then move the swivel around. If Raven gets back up, swivel goes back, goes into a down position until the swivel reaches about halfway. And then I let Raven eat and drink in peace. Now, one of the great exercises that we've been working on with Raven is trying to calm Raven down when there's hands involved close to the bowl. You'll notice here that our trainer here has a clicker in her hand as well as treats in her hand. Now, what we're doing here is that every time Raven stops going to the bowl and looks away from the bowl, we're going to be clicking followed by putting food into the bowl. This is great to start teaching Raven, hey, don't worry, this is not taking away from the bowl. I'm just putting food in there for you to enjoy. Now, with that result, you'll start noticing there, now the leash is no longer attached to the express kennel and you'll no longer see a cone here. This is the results of us doing this work for quite a bit. This is a huge improvement as far as the resource guarding. Now, is there still work to be done? Absolutely. Do I trust anybody, just a regular person with this dog? Absolutely not. They definitely need to know what they're doing. They definitely need to see exactly those facial expressions that Raven gives, so that way they know how to act accordingly. Now, I wanted to sit with you and talk everything Raven. As far as Raven's concerned, what's the best fit for Raven? Raven is not the type of dog that is just going to be in everyone's household. This is a very workaholic type of dog. These dogs are especially good for herding, and they are constantly at work. Raven has that type of energy where Raven is just going all over the place, if not worked mentally and physically. So is Raven ever going to be a couch potato? Absolutely not. Someone experienced needs to be handling Raven and needs to know all of the facial expressions of what Raven gives. What are the do's and don'ts with Raven, as I mentioned in this entire video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. My name is Will, and I am from Applause Your Paws.